Right, it's another session of my throw, and I'm very happy to introduce this player to you. Ireland's #1, won the Grand Prix and the Players' Championships, and he's got a bit of a unique throw, and we're going to analyse that and go through it and have a chat with him, and that's Daryl Gurney. Thanks, Daryl, I really appreciate it. What we're going to start as usual is we're going to have a look at his darts. Now, the darts, they seem very long, the barrel, and a very long point. Reasons for that?
The barrel's kind of normal, but the point was, I used to use very normal points, and whenever I put it through in the board, because I throw kind of hardish, the barrel was going right into the board, so it left less room for to hit more 180s and stuff like this, so I put on a longer point, so whenever they hit the board, the barrel's further away from the board, so then it gives me more room to hit more 180s. And
good, very good point. Yeah. Keep the barrel away from the board as far as possible. Plenty of room with the treble 20. Standard stem and flight, anything unusual about them?
The stems, I'm the only person who uses them. There's a little check in here where the ring is actually a rubber ring I don't use a metal ring. So it goes in so it's less chance of actually doing a Robin Hood. Yeah. Because I used to do a lot of that. And then these fights are rim techs. They're my own now, ribs in them. I can't use a normal fight because my darts go wobbly to the board if I use a kite flight. So these go a bit more skinnier and they go more direct. Okay, well we've looked at the darts, now look at the grip. That's quite an unusual grip because a lot of players will use this finger to prop it up. Daryl doesn't, he gets that out of the way, and so just the 3 fingers, and obviously this one leaves first. These 2, thumb and forefinger, are the last ones to leave the barrel. But the dart going down is not propped up by that, so he holds it up with his thumb. The thumb is holding it up. Right, now we're going to look at Daryl's stance. Right, the first thing is the foot. There's 3 positions of the foot. Right flat, here's what we call halfway, and then the point. Now he's got plenty of locking in his ankle and knee on that stance. Right, stand. Look at that, straight line from the head, like with all the professional players, from the head right down the backbone, right down to the ankle. It's a dead straight line, and that is essential because it gives you the balance. When you talk about the balance, we talk about rhythm. Now we're talking about his, he's got a big old shoulder there, wouldn't want a right-hander off of him. Right, now we're going to analyse his throw. Good position of the elbow, look at that, straight line right away across the shoulder, lovely forearm, wrist cocked. Right, just throw a couple of darts, Daryl. Head dead still. Now we're going to go to the unique part of Daryl Gurney's throw, and there's only 2 other people I know that throw like this. Bob Anderson, everyone knows Bob Anderson, a former world champion, and Devon Peterson. Bob really mastered it, and now Daryl has. And what it is, we call it the back lift. A lot of players come into here. Throw a dart, Daryl. Only comes into here, look. He hasn't got a lot of back lift, and that means he's got to get a lot more power from that position there to get it up to the dartboard. And that's why you see Daryl really reaching and overextending that arm. And sometimes, when he's got 2 in that treble 20, you'll even see him throw it harder to smash into them stems and flights to find another treble 20. It's not only a good strong release, it's directly down the line. You watch his hand, getting his fingers right out the way very quickly. Another thing I keep on at you, and all the pros do it, watch the height he keeps on his elbow. He doesn't lose height at all. If you can throw with me holding that. Look at that. It extends the arm, but it doesn't come down. Because if the elbow comes down, it's like a chopper. You're going to do this, and the dart's going to go low. That's why Daryl's one of the best players in the world and will be there for a long time. Thank you, Daryl. Thanks, Rod.